Imagine you went to work with a really bad headache. You told your manager that you might need a minute of rest, but the manager responded, "I don't care. Where's the weekly report?" How would you feel? Would you consider that the manager has succeeded in his or her role? From a single statement, you can already answer these questions. In this video, I will talk about the one quality that will lead people to be more successful and the 3 steps you can do to achieve it. Make sure you watch all the way to fully appreciate the answer. But if you don't have the patience, you can click ahead to the time on the screen for the answer. It's your unlock potential, and let's go. Now, wouldn't it be nice that someone treat you the way you treat them? You treat them nicely and they do it back. They recognize the things you need without you having to tell them. Or they can read your tone and body language. Wouldn't it be nice if we all just get along and are not sexist, ageist, or judge others solely based on how they look or the color of their skin? And the truth is, we can actually do all of that, all by learning one important quality. And here's the answer. The one quality that can make you more successful, whether at work or in your personal lives, is empathy. Let's talk about why in terms of jobs and workplaces first. In marketing, you can succeed by seeing from your customer's perspective instead of what you can get. In fact, the biggest companies and the biggest brands don't focus on their products for marketing. Think about it. Ferrari never ever tells you to buy a Ferrari or that they're super fast or cool. Instead, they put focus on how they could resonate with their customers' feelings and experience when they own and drive a Ferrari. It's a luxurious, comfortable, accomplished feeling, right? Have you ever driven a Ferrari? I haven't, but we can all relate to that feeling, and that's exactly what they put in their commercials. Another example, Airbnb is now worth more than Hilton hotels. Not because it has better booking website or has luxurious places. They are now a multi-billion-dollar business because they understand that travelers want to feel as they are part of the culture they are visiting, the homey feeling or simple friendliness of everyday people. But how do we all understand and feel this? The reason is that these companies succeeded because they connect with the heart and soul of their customer. They use empathy to understand people on a human level, what they need, what they want, and what they like. And this is exactly why. Next, sales and entrepreneurship. Research has shown that people in sales and entrepreneurs who are more empathetic are more successful. In sales, they always talk to the customer about what they need. The sales representatives ask questions and really listen to their customers' needs, why they may want to buy the product, and if they really need it. You then provide them with guidance and be honest if they really need those products. When you sell through empathy, you become their advisor or even collaborator, rather than just someone there to sell something. You can also check out my video where I talked about emotional quotient and how it can be a good indicator for success in some areas. Workplace. At the start of the video, I gave the hypothetical scenario where your manager is not showing empathy towards your headache. Being empathetic can make you more approachable, trustworthy, communicative, and understanding. By understanding someone else and where they are coming from, it's actually easier for the team or company to work towards their goals together. Empathy can make the workplace a good environment to be and allow talents to flourish. Now that we have talked about some examples why empathy can help you to become more successful, let's talk about what are the steps you can take. First step, listen. One of my favorite quotes from The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey is this: most people do not listen with the intent to understand. They listen with the intent to reply. And one of the habits in the book is that in order to be understood, first understand others. By listening, it's not just to what they're saying or what words they're using, but also the tone, the body language, and facial expression. Listen to what the other person is truly trying to say. Ask follow-up questions or rephrase to make sure you have understood them. This is a technique called active listening. So, first step, listen. Second step, put yourself in their shoes. The whole point of empathy is to try and understand others. But before we can get there, we want to see from their point of view, their perspective. That means to put their experience, their ideas, or how they feel into your frame of mind. Are they making a valid argument? Can you see what they mean? Are you making them out to be in a negative light? Are you biased? Or are they biased? By putting yourself in their shoes, you are one step closer to understand and feel where they're coming from. Third step, understand. Now that you have properly listened and put yourself in their shoes, have you understood them? It is until you have the entire picture, you can then voice your perspective or view or opinions. And then you can both discuss it together. When you understand others, they will want to understand you. You gotta keep in mind that each person has a different life or experiences that make them who they are today. That's why they will have a different perspective. And they should respect that you have a different perspective as well. Here are some habits or practice that can help you become more empathetic. 1. Don't interrupt others when they're speaking. 2. Treat people as they are important. 3. Offer physical affection like a hug or a pat if they would like one. 4. Ask people about themselves. It's not always about just you. 5. Be more aware of what's around you. 6. Volunteer. 7. Don't judge others superficially. 8. Offer help. 9. Meditate. 10. Be more self-aware. Here's a clip about empathy by Simon Sinek.
We're so quick to hire and fire. You can't hire and fire your children. If your kids are struggling, we don't say, you gotta see at school, you're up for adoption. So why is it that when somebody has performance problems at work, why is it that our instinct is to say, you're out? We do not practice empathy. We don't always have to be right. We don't always have to be in charge. We don't always have to be the one who succeeds. It's not about winning or losing. And that's where I go to the second point. After empathy comes perspective, where it's not about winning or losing.
I suggest you to watch the entire video, which I'll link down in the description below, because it is a really good video. And if you're curious about how empathetic you are, be sure to check out the empathy quiz down in the description below for the link. The quiz was made by Berkeley University and it's quite relevant and can help you to become more self-aware about your empathy skills. The key takeaway is that empathy is the key to success, not just in your personal lives, but also at work or business places. Being able to see the world from a different perspective is an important skill that will make you more well-rounded and likable. With that, I want to ask you the question. What is your result for the quiz? How empathetic are you? Let me know in the comment section down below. Like and subscribe for more organizational psychology and self-improvement tips. And I'll see you all next Sunday. Keep on learning and keep on improving. Cheers.